Hello, Internet. Okay, so as you can see by the title, I've got good news, I've got bad news, and then I've got some amazing news. Um, so the good news is I went to the doctor, and he did his thing, poked and prodded, and checked me out, and I described what was happening to me. And this part gets a little bit gross. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you stuck with me this far, it should be something you can handle. Uh, um, so what I was what I was passing was a lot of blood clots. Um, Basically, very very dark chunks of blood. And when I described that, and I described the pain, and so on and so forth, the doctor said this is the surgeon that did the stent operation, by the way. Um, uh, he said that that's actually pretty normal, and it's a good sign that it's clots instead of fresh blood. Um, if it was fresh blood, and if it was something serious, then it would be constantly bleeding, and I'd be in a lot more pain, and I'm not. So, good. Basically, he said, continue to take the tramadol for the pain, continue to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't get worse, but it should go away in a few days. If not, then we can worry about that. But for now, I'm okay, and I trust his opinion on this. By the way, the dude is like super nice. Like, he is the nicest doctor. Bedside manner like crazy. Instantly puts me at ease. So I feel very confident in his abilities and in his professional opinion. So then the bad news. While I was almost to the doctor's office, and thank God I was already almost there, the check engine light in my car came on, and it slowed way down. I basically limped the half mile that I had left to get there, and parked it. And then I went to the appointment, and I was like, all right, I'll figure out what to do afterwards. I called AAA. My grandfather paid for a AAA membership for me for Christmas. But they said that my account was declined. My account was canceled, actually. And I'm like, well, that can't be, because my grandfather just paid for it. So I called my grandfather, and I actually got my aunt. And she's like, oh, well, that's the old card. You're supposed to get the new card. So that's, we'll figure that out. So in the meantime, I basically had to like limp my car to the closest repair shop, which was a Midas about 3 miles away, and I made it. I got it in to get looked at, and they gave me this laundry list of problems, and it totaled to about $800 of repairs. And so I called up my aunt again, and I was like, what with doctor's appointments and co-pays and deductibles and everything, I don't have a whole lot of money right now. And if I don't have a car, then I'm not going to be able to get to these doctor's appointments or my job, and that's bad. So, and I asked her if she could help out a little bit. And this is the amazing news: she paid for the whole thing, which really kind of floored me. It was a stunning gesture of generosity that it really, I mean, God, it means a lot. It means so much to me, and I'm just I'm kind of speechless about it. Just in how, I'm going through all this craziness, and it seems like one thing right after another after another. I mean, I said that in a previous video. But people are there for me. So many people are there for me in various ways, and like, it means so much. It means so much to me. I can't even begin to really convey how much it means. And so it's like, I don't know, I feel blessed. I feel very blessed. Um, so I got a working car again, and you know, the doctor says I'm going to be okay. So yeah, so things are good. So phew, you know. Um, so yeah, good news all around, basically. I mean, you know, a little bit of bad in there, but you know, it got dealt with. And I think that's what I'm going to have to be prepared for. As a matter of fact, the surgeon actually said this. Um, with the stent procedure and everything, and it's like you're going to have to take a little bit of bad in order to get to the good. And that's, I mean, that's basically this whole situation. I'm going to have to get used to feeling like shit for a while so that I can get better and not feel like shit and not die. Um, so it's like, while I'm going through this, bad shit's going to happen. And that's life. You know, bad shit's going to happen no matter if you have cancer or if you're perfectly healthy. Things happen. And you deal with it. And things get better. At least you hope you do. And I guess that's just how I'm going to have to look at things for now, you know. It's only bad for now. All of this, the car, the hospital visits, the chemotherapy, it's for now. It's not forever. And I'm going to make it. I'm going to fight it. And I'm going to live. And I'm going to get there with the help of some very wonderful people in my life that I am so thankful for. So yeah, that's it. I'll post again soon. Until then, take care.